Hello, everybody. Welcome back. PieCover here. Yes. I just want to talk about. By the way, before I say anything, just wanted to make sure that I tell you that it's after work. So this talk is gonna be after work. So I'm a little bit tired. I work in one of those places when you're done working, you get kind of beat up. So I don't make a podcast talk after that. But anyway, I think this is interesting and it's good to talk about it. So that's why I'm gonna make a video talk about it. So what is it? So it's about like Bitcoin Citadels. Well, this concept of you have Bitcoiners come together and just go live in a specific place or town or something, just Bitcoiners. And first, at first sight, you're like, oh yeah, that's kind of interesting and it's a good idea. But when you kind of really think about it very deep, and you're like, okay, well, maybe that may not be like the best like strategy, right? And why do I think it could be a good idea at first sight, right? We say, okay, well, that's good, all like-minded people come together and that's fine, but you kind of need some diversity, right? You need the diversity of ideas, and even if they are somebody could be a shitcoiner or something or anything, right? But you want some people who don't have the same ideas like you, so you can, think, right? That's how humanity flourish, right? You have different kind of people. You may need some fiat people there as well, right? So if you have all Bitcoiners, smart Bitcoiners, right? They understand the technology, they understand everything. So you need different kind of people. Like let's say, like you have the Bitcoin, let's say the Bitcoin economy. We're not that much, like compared to the size of the global, like population. Like even in your country, right? How many people do you know knows about Bitcoin, right? How many people do you know who is like a hardcore Bitcoiner? Like some country that doesn't even have right? So even they don't even have one. So it's just kind of like it's up like how you conceptualize it, how you see it. In my opinion, it's not like like I don't feel like it has to be black and white and you Bitcoiner or you're not. I think it's in between. It's all in between. So it's just my idea. I feel like I think it's good to have multiple kind of people, right? Some fiat people there, right? So yes, they are kind of like they may not like us, and maybe we don't like them, but okay. But I don't think I think we love everybody. I think we love everybody. We want everybody to come into Bitcoin. We don't hate people. We know that, like, when you're reinforcing the system, especially if you depend on the system, you make it stronger, right? When you're voting a politician and the system, well, basically you're making the politician, you're voting somebody to go, fight a co-op system. Wait, what the hell are you doing? Right? It's nonsense. So, you don't want to do that. You want to fix the problem, right? Fix it, right? Fix it for, just, I don't want to vote. Right? Fuck voting. Fuck, stuff like that. It's just, democracy is flawed. It's just, it just works for a few. It doesn't matter who you put as a representative, right? The back end of the thing is always the same. It doesn't matter who's the figure, who's the person you put in front. But if the back of the system, right, is the backbone of the system stay the same, you never really do anything, right? You're just playing, you're just wasting your time. So that's why I don't believe in that. And I think, yes, you could have like Citadel somewhere people go like-minded Bitcoiners, yeah. But we should, be open to all kinds of people, right, to come into the whatever the city or the place or the country where we get to. And so all kind of other concepts to bring in, even so we can even help them to understand Bitcoin, because we don't have to convert anybody. We just have to help people, show them the truth, and then make their own decision. Some people, they don't like the truth, right? They would always think, oh yeah, they need their real estate building or apartment to make them money. They think, okay, yes, that's the way it should be. They think they need, real estate investment, and they like the system, right? But those people, they won't change easily, right? Until the state shake them out and the state steal the property, right? Until that time, those people won't change now, right? So you don't waste your time trying to convince those type of people, right? You want to focus on people who really need Bitcoin, right? So, and so that's just an idea. I just thought it was a bad idea to just concentrate in one place and just only just like-minded people. You need to have like different kind of ideas and stuff like that. And also, it's kind of a, you have like a target, right? And Bitcoiners, right? You have a target. You have, okay, this is just all this okay, they know exactly where they can go to strike on all Bitcoiners. It wouldn't be good for the system. I think it's better if we have a decentralized way where everybody just go, you can have a Bitcoin country agnostic, right? Basically location agnostic. Basically we don't have to be in the same place. We don't have to be in the same town. We can be all over the world. Now we have the internet. We have Nostr. So why you don't have to be in a specific place. You can be all over the world and then still contribute to the Bitcoin economy. I think the Bitcoin economy is the most important thing. As long as we keep it going, we help each other all over the world. We can travel, we can go somewhere, we can go meet each other in a conference. We can go do those things. We don't have to be in one centralized space. And I think it's a big target. So that was my idea. Anyways, guys, I'll see you again in the next Toxic Talk. But by the way, before I leave, it's just, I think all initiative, taken by Bitcoiners is good. I think you should try things. You should try and fail. If you fail, you fail, and then the one that's most successful will stay, and we will take example, and then we build and try the best, right? So I don't know, right? So I'm not an expert, so we'll see what happens. So anyways, it's good to experiment, and nothing bad about experiment, but yeah, so the good ideas will win. Anyways, this was PieCover, guys, after work, and I have to go there, and I'll see you again in the next Toxic Talk. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. PieCover here. Yes, Toxic Talk after work. Yeah, I haven't made an after work podcast in a while now. Most specifically because I'm tired after work, and after work you kind of like beat up, and you don't feel like making podcasts and all those things. No way. So today I just decided to make this, and this is about like people who can see Bitcoin in their own lens. Like everybody sees Bitcoin in their own lens. Like an engineer will look at it as an architecture way to engineer, right, a system, a closed system of money that doesn't leak energy. As you know, our money basically is time and energy. So most money we use, they leak the energy because they can't be printed, out of Bolivian. Like they print so much of them, so they become worthless. So they don't have the energy that's supposed to hold them. So they lose that. That's why most of those money become worthless. Like they are not money; they are currencies. Money is different. Money is not something government can issue, right? Those currencies. Those are political currencies, right? So something government decide, hey, this is money, and you should use that. But the real money is not controlled by anybody. It just it's controlled by nobody, but it's controlled by everybody. So that's real money, and that's what Bitcoin is. So we discover like real money with Bitcoin, and everybody look at it and they see different, and that's a good thing. Here's why this is a good thing: because there are some people you will never be able to sell them on Bitcoin with your own ideology. So you need a specific narrative, a specific way to explain it to them, so they can be, oh, okay, I get it now, right? So you have to explain it to them in a very, very different way. So in a way that's specific. Those are different type of people, right? You could spend like years, try to get somebody to understand Bitcoin. They won't understand it. They will ignore it. Sometimes it takes those people just a reality, right? They just have to lose their money from the bank. They can access their money on the bank. Sometimes they just have to, you just have to tell them the right thing, right? So they just have to hear the right things. They don't, the moment they will understand it, they just need 10 minutes of listening the right thing.